Guys, coming at you with the top 32 deck profile for the Irish Nats with OISÍN WEITZMAN.
True Draco.
True Draco.
Came second? No. Came 24th with True Draco. Pretty solid deck, even that masterpiece. It still like pumps out decently sized bodies and runs a lot of floodgates. It's kind of like Yosenju, I think. Only good. So let's get into the main deck. So we have the tokens because they're pretty as fuck. Shout out to Nathan for just giving me these monsters. So we play 3 Ignis Heat. So he searches your spells, and your spells give you advantage, and everyone likes advantage. We play Dynamite because he's at 1, so you play him. We play 3 Maiden because she's the best. People are not playing her, like people are playing Waterfall Dragon Souls, they're fucking stupid. Maiden's really good in the grind game when you're playing against decks like Altergeist or whatever, like grindy decks, because they just continually help you pump out bodies from deck and just, you know, get shit. And Waterfall just does that once and you run 2 of them, and fuck that, you want bodies. And then 3 of the God card, which says no to your opponent's entire monster. So 3 Diagram, because why the fuck not? 3 Terraforming, because 6 Diagram. 3 Heritage, because you draw cards. It's like, it's an Upstart, or it's a Pot of Greed, or it's a Card of Demise. I don't like, why wouldn't you? 3 Disciples, because they recycle everything. I banished one off Desires in one of the games. I banished one off Desires, attributed one for an Ignis, and then popped the 3rd one to search for a 4th one, and then I realized that I'm stupid.
Big brain.
Biggest of brains. 2 Desires, because it's okay, you want to see some of the time, but not all of the time. And really, like, 1 is usually enough. 1 gets you the advantage you need to start snowballing, because the deck snowballs really hard with all the advantage you get from your monsters and your spells. So yeah, it's pretty good. You don't want 3 because you don't like seeing 2. I resolved 2 of them once the entire tournament. 2 Dualities, because, you know, you get a Mano, you get your spells, you get whatever the fuck you're missing. And 3 Demise, because you win. It's true. It's true. You see Demise, you win the game. Standard trap lineup, 3 Apocalypse, 1 Return is pretty good. 2 Rivalry. I just kind of went, like chill on these. People have been playing 3 and stuff. I played 2 Rivalry and 2 Anti-Spell for my Floodgates and 1 Imperial Order. So I sided in a 3rd Rivalry a lot of the time. I never sided them out. Anti-Spell I sided in the 3rd one against like Brandish and stuff. Imperial Order, I won a game actually against Altergeist because he activated his own Imperial Order, and he used Scapegoat. Linked 2 of his tokens for Link Spiders. I flip Rivalry Warlords. He sends his Link Spiders to grave. I destroy one of them and just sit on the 2 Draco monsters while he burns himself to death with his own Imperial Order. That was fun. I'm a horrible person.
Yeah, you really are.
And I play the cards that I never saw, and I sided out pretty much every game, but I still play them because I love them. A 2 Storm Mirror Force and 1 Solemn Judgment. Never came up. I think I activated this maybe once or twice, and never activated either of these. I didn't even pop them with Diagram, like that's how little I saw them. So that's 41 cards in the main deck. On the extra deck, because yeah, we're playing extra deck Monarch, because extra deck Draco. So why the fuck not? So Cherries targets the entire thing pretty much. So ABC Dragon
Every
Monster,
fucking extra deck monster.
Toad, Dante, Abyss Dweller. This is the spiciest. This is the spiciest tech, because this shit shuts you down. If they have rank 4 toolbox, then they just make this and shut you down. So you Cherries this. It's a terrible idea. Don't do it. I play Logia because I had space. Play Infinity because I had space. Mermaid because I had space. Hextia because Altergeist are actually okay. Double Helix I had space. Electromite because I had space. Shizuku because I had space. It's terrible. Don't Cherries it. Underclock because I've actually made this card once with this deck, like ever. And then Borrowload because I had space. And then the two cards that I actually made were Volcasaurus and Guy Dragon Thundercharger, and I lied, I never made them. They're just there in case. I almost made them against an Autograss player once, and then time on run was called and I didn't have time. But one thing I do wish I had played, which I didn't because I'm an idiot, is Durandal. And I don't know why I didn't play Durandal, but it's really good. Like it's a good. I feel like it's a good turn one play. A lot of the times when I was against Altergeist, I was kind of like wishing that I had this because it just whatever they were gonna do, it says no, pop one of your own cards instead, because they pop one of your Draco spot traps, and then you get advantage, which is cool. And then side deck, but 2 sphere mode because it fucking eats boards like nobody's business. I couldn't find a third one. I had a third one, I don't know where it went. So shout out to my team for being robbing, thieving cunts. But yeah, I played this. Like I saw this once against a Goki player, and he made a board of like 3 Link monsters. It wasn't great, and I was just like, all right, nope, sorry, get dunked.
Rip.
Yeah, hit him with that fucking basketball.
Hit him with the chicken egg.
Ghost Ogre. I decided this once. I'm probably gonna switch to Erupt Monarch, Erupt Draco, but whatever. It's pretty cool. I started it in once, and it was against Paleo, and I only saw it 30 seconds before time on round was called. So it was during my turn, and I was like, all right, activate Ghost Reaper, took the Toad out of his extra deck, and then time was called, and I won. So it really didn't do anything for me. Side Stormforth, because it doesn't really do anything at all. Like, it's a good card and it helps out big boards or whatever. Like I sided in against Goki and stuff to have big boards because I didn't have the third sphere mode. The sphere mode's obviously better, but I feel like it's like a Regeki or a Dark Hole kind of thing where it just doesn't really advance your game state at all. It's just kind of very much there. So I just put it there to kind of like help shoot through boards if I needed it. The third anti-spell, which I sided in quite often against Brandish and Mekhanite and stuff. I invoked that was 3 Imperial Iron Wall, which I sided in against Trickstar, and I just sat on this and Rivalry of Warlords for the first game and won, and then sat on this and Anti-Spell for the second game and won. So it's pretty good. It just says no, you can't play the game. Third Rivalry, Skill Drain, which I almost sided in against Altergeist, and then I was like, no, that would be fucking stupid. And then 3 Red Reboot, which is pretty. It's a pretty good card. I sided in against Altergeist and then didn't use it at all. But whatever, it does the job. I think Wiretap is better. Matchups. First game was against Brandish. I got pretty much destroyed by that. I got 2-1. Kind of like he outgrinded me, and he also knew what he was doing, and I was also fucking tired. Alright, yeah. So Brandish. And then after that, Paleo guy who didn't really seem to know what he was doing. I went 1-1 against him. And Goki, who the first game against the Goki player, he ended on a board of Mermaid, which was here. Trigate was here. There was like some nightmare card here, and then a fucking Hugbear. So it was like double linked. And I just made 2 Dracos, bet over the Mermaid, bet over this, and he was like, okay, you can't do anything. So that was interesting. 2-0'd him, poor fucker. Played against Mike 9 Vote, 2-0'd him very quickly with Floodgates auto win buttons. Trickstar 2-1'd him. He like stole a game because he randomly put out 4 monsters in one turn and cleared my board somehow, and I was like, okay, that's a lot of damage. And then went 1-2 against Brandish Invoked, which was strange. It was okay. So I went 1-2 against that, lost that. And then the final round went 2-1 against Altergeist. And that's it. That's the deck. It's pretty okay. Does what it does. It's pretty linear. Decent power plays. Although I do think that the Europe version is probably better, considering I didn't go into extra at all, but hey, who knows? I could be entirely wrong. Thanks for watching.
And any shoutouts?
Shoutouts to fucking Team GOSE for being cool. Yep, the boys. Shout out to that random guy for randomly just giving me a Volcasaurus. He was cool. And also Big shout out to the dog for pulling through.
Pizza Dog Supreme.
Pizza Dog Supreme, best sponsor. Yeah, if any of you the Irish teams out there want sponsorship, you can apply to our email address. All the details are on our website. Top quality stuff.
Okay, thanks for watching. See you.